Nagasaki is a place where history is inescapable. The first thing that comes to mind for most people, and for good reason, is one particularly horrific event. The 1945 atomic bombing that devastated the city and killed thousands. Those events won't be forgotten. But there's another part of Nagasaki's international history that's extremely interesting, and it doesn't get talked about as much. It's foundational for a lot of things that we take for granted today. In the mid-16th century, the Portuguese became the first European country to trade with Japan and established themselves in the southern port of Nagasaki. To keep trade relations going with Portugal, the shogun decided to bend his own rules by building a man-made island off of Nagasaki called Dejima, where the Portuguese could maintain their presence. A few years after Dejima was built, the Portuguese became political scapegoats for the Tokugawa shogunate, and they all got kicked out. The void they left, and the need for a European trade partner, was filled by the Dutch, who became the new residents of Dejima through the Meiji period in the 1800s. The current renovated version of Dejima is an open-air historical museum where you can see what it was actually like. This building was the residence of a Dutch sea captain when he was docked in Dejima. It's pretty interesting to see the combination of European and traditional Japanese interior decor stylings. I happened to be in Nagasaki during one of the biggest events of the year, the Lantern Festival in the city's renowned Chinatown. This is just another example of how Nagasaki's international and intercultural relations keep going to this day and are an important part of the city's identity. One of the most enduring legacies of Nagasaki's international connections that you probably don't even realize is that tempura, one of the staples of modern Japanese cuisine, is based on Portuguese salgados, which were first traded to Japan in Nagasaki. To try the original Portuguese form, let's head to the complete opposite end of the Eurasian continental landmass, to Lisbon. Pastéis de bacalhau are one of the most common forms of salgados. They're filled with a mash that's a combination of cod and potato. For a more direct version, here's filete de bacalhau, which is just a fillet of cod covered in breading. Thanks for watching my video that I mostly shot in Nagasaki. There was a little bit of a detour at the end there.
Super interesting city, well worth looking deeper into. Yeah, I am writing another book about my trip around Kyushu that I just got back from, but that won't be out for a little while. In the meantime, I do talk about the Nagasaki, Portugal connection a little bit more in my book, Savoring a Week in Lisbon and Porto, which is available at the link that I'm going to throw down in the description, full color photos, all that stuff. Yeah. I wanted to get this video out right away because I just got back and it was just incredible. I made a bunch of friends there, some of whom are now subscribed to this channel. Shout out to my crew in Beppu. You guys know who you are. And yeah, up next, I will finally be finishing up the stuff from Sweden and Finland last year. The videos of the book, everything will be out this summer. You have that to look forward to. It'll be a big deluge of Scandinavian stuff. Gonna be great. Have a few more trips planned. Obviously, more stuff from Japan coming later in the year. So hit like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you on the next adventure.